this is Beganu, and I wanted to do a quick expert dungeon 6 as some of my friends have asked me to just show some clues or some tricks. How can we do dungeon 6, expert dungeon 6? So I'm just going to go over it. I will try and use basic heroes, nothing great. So I have a champ which is 127, I have a druid, and then, well, yeah, my PD is double evil, but as long as your PD has got at least 8 of 10 skill, he should be fine. Then I have a Thunder God 142, and then I have my Immortal, which is 120. So these are pretty basic heroes, nothing special. See, the power of using magic is in the sequence that you use it. So the first thing that I want is I want to have Ares Fervor, then Guardian Angel, then Ares Frenzy, and the most important of all is Snowstorm. So Snowstorm is the one that I want, and you have to make sure that that Snowstorm is maxed out. So I have a Snowstorm which is like 5 of 5, level 5 now. So it needs to be maxed out. So let's see how do we do it. I'm gonna try. I will do Expert Dungeon 6, 7, 8, Expert Dungeon 6, and I'll start from the 5th stage onwards. Actually, let me just start with the 4th one. So Expert Dungeon 6, 4, and then I'll try to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, all of them. So let's do quickly. So I'm going to attack it. The first thing I want to see is that, okay, so all the heroes are on the right hand side while I need to start from the left hand side. So what I'm going to do is use my druid as my tank. If you don't have a better tank, you can use druid basically. So start with druid. So he'll start getting hit, but then he starts healing. Do not use all of your magic. Don't use your magic until you really needs. So now put your Ares Fervor. Now I'm going to protect them right there. And Ares Frenzy. I have still not used my Snowstorm because I don't need it yet. So what I'm going to do is now put them. So what that does is basically it gives your heroes a chance to proc and try and kill as many heroes as possible. Look at that. So I'm pretty much 100%ing this dungeon with no risk, right guys? So let me try it. And my heroes are very simple. They are not like some great W, except my PD. All others are not even evolved. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the 5th dungeon and see what we can do. So this 5th dungeon does look nasty. One of the things is we do not have to go all the way and start from that side, which looks nastier. Let's start from here. Let's start from right there. So I'm going to start again with my druid. Oh, I forgot to take my magic, so let me just get my magic. And well, the 5th dungeon, which is this Expert Dungeon 6, 5, stage 5. So I'm going to start again with my druid and all the other heroes. The reason I want to start with my druid is so he gets to proc and he gets to fill them up. I'm going to give my Ares Frenzy, Ares Fervor, and then stun these towers. And now protect my PD. PD is the one that you really need to protect. All others are fine, they'll follow him basically. Look at that, 100%. And pretty basic heroes again. I'm not using great heroes. Let's try the next one. I'm going to get my magic again real quick. Expert Dungeon 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack. So this is a spread out kind of a dungeon. So it's easier to attack. Start with your tank. So if you don't have a good tank, start with your druid. Then give some Ares Fervor, Ares Frenzy, and now protect your guys. Put that Snowstorm right there so you get shielded, and then just watch the fun. At least see, your target should be just to do 50%. No need to do 100%, because once you do 50% you can just move on to the next. The ones that you really need is last stages of those dungeons to sweep. So I think someone died, so I'm just gonna wake him up, and then let's go again to the next dungeon, which is going to be expert dungeon. 1 2 4 5 6 7. So let's do the 7th one. So this is again a spread out dungeon. When you deal with spread out dungeons, you have to be careful. Do not use your magic immediately. Let those guys settle down a little bit. Your druid is capable of again giving not just energy but giving. Okay, so my PD is about to prop. The moment he procs, I'm going to give him Ares Fervor as well, so they start working much more faster. Now I'm going to put the snowstorm in. Protect your heroes, and look at them do that 50%. The moment it's 50%, stop it. So all you need is 50% basically. Next, on to the next one. So someone died. I'm just seeing which hero died. I think my heroes are pretty low level. I'm pretty sure all of you must have about 160 level heroes, so this shouldn't be that tough. The toughest part of expert dungeon is how do you use your magic. So 8. So we are on to the 8th expert dungeon 8. Now I see clearly that starting from this side or starting from the ninja might be a better option. So I'm going to start from ninja's side, cover my guys up. Well, it was not the best option, but that's okay. I can freeze the rest of these dudes and get my 50%. So they did get killed. That was not a good one. That was not a good run. I should have started from some other side. Let's try it again. No harm. You should try a couple of times. I know it needs gems, but it's all worth it, guys. Main idea should be just to get to those insane dungeons as quickly as possible so that you can sweep them and pretty quickly get your heroes up. So there I go. I'll try it again. This time I'm going to start from here and not with a ninja. So there we go. You're doing fine. I just gave Ares Frenzy. I'm going to put my protection against my PD because he's the one that he really needs to be protected. Others are going to wreak havoc. So that's 50%. Right? Let's see the last two ones real quick. The champion just died, so I'm just going to get him up. But last one. Again, the idea, if I want to tell you slowly, is drop your tank and then all your heroes. Then give them Ares Fervor, Ares Frenzy. As they start making their way inwards, then put the snowstorm, protect them. So one by one, use your magic one by one and you will get 50%. Well, I just clicked finish just 1 second before, but I would have got 50%. I didn't lose any hero there. So I guess you got the idea. Let me show you the last stage as well. None of the heroes are dead, so let's go and do the last stage of Expert Dungeon 6, attack. Now this is where the boss is. There are two things I can do. I can either start from the extreme right of the boss, or let's say if you have Santa Boom or heroes that can tank this boss, start on the boss so that they send missiles and your heroes get to tank on this boss. So, but just to show you guys, I'm going to start right there. See, because there are so many stun towers, so I'm going to use my arrow magic up front and start with my guys right there. I need to protect them right away and give them Ares Frenzy, Ares Fervor. So they're doing just fine. So that's 50%, guys, right there. Okay, So hope that was helpful, friends. The idea or the trick is this, that start with your tank, then don't use all of your magic immediately. Start with tank, drop all your heroes, wait for a few seconds, then drop your magics one by one. First snowstorm, then Ares Fervor, Ares Frenzy, and the last one to go is the protect one. Hope that helps to finish Expert Dungeon 6. Have a great day.